and a man that was lucky to be even playing. He got in because of 2 injuries to the first choice 11. Chris Harris came in and knocked a superb 130.
He's got that one away nicely. That's a very good shot. Well, the fine leg is quite square down there. He obviously knows that, and he played a good leg glance.
Beautifully turned by Germon.
Oh, that's well played. Very well played, in fact. Brushed straight down the ground. He's a lovely straight hitter of the ball, and that's gone all the way. That's a good over for New Zealand. 11 runs from it.
36 for 2.
That's well played. That's a beautiful shot. That's a magnificent shot. Off the back foot, right off the meat of the bat. Time to perfection.
Germon hasn't had a happy time at the World Cup with the bat. He got 40-odd on the last match, but he was pretty slow in getting there. But he looks to be in good touch here today. And that was a lovely shot off the back foot.
It's a good shot. It may stop on bouncing. Depends on the hardness of the outfield. And, in fact, it's going to go over the boundary line. Good stroke.
Yeah, it was a good shot. I think a slight change in pace too from Damien Fleming. I think he had to wait just a little bit more for it, and in the end he did club it nicely over the top of mid-wicket, wide mid-wicket, plenty of carry. Just sat up there. It is a good pitch. You've got to get it right if you're bowling.
That's safe. It's beaten the man at point, and will go for 4. You certainly bet on these grounds that if it gets through the infield, it's going to be 4 runs.
Well, here's the inconsistency you were talking about, Richie. It's just a little bit wide, this one. It enables the left-hander, Harris, just to free the arms. And I think it might have been a slightly slower delivery as well, but it wasn't well directed.
Good shot. He has whipped that away straight over the fence at mid-wicket. That is a tremendous blow.
Well, he's tickled him up a couple of times, Glenn McGrath. He struck him on the gloves, Harris, twice. And now he just launches into this. Beautifully balanced when he hits the shot. Look at the momentum going into it, this full swing of the arms. And that carries over mid-wicket. It's the ultimate.
Another good shot. All right, well, we'll see now how focused Glenn McGrath is, because this has happened to him on a couple of earlier occasions in this competition. And Harris is doing it again.
Well, this is a good shot, of course. In the first 15 overs, there's no one back. No long on. So if you're prepared to take him on, if the length is there, on a pitch like this, you've got the confidence to go through with the shot. And that was well timed. No need to run for that.
Inside the 15 overs, there's a big chance of hitting straight down the ground. And Rifle has paid the penalty again, but I suppose it wasn't all that much over-pitched.
No, it wasn't that bad a delivery at all, really. He hit it on the up. Just a little bit of bottom hand coming into it, but that was intended. He was always looking to hit it in the air and hit it relatively straight.
It's good stuff. Good, sensible tactics. Lofting the ball, but lofting it where there's no man.
Yeah, he's really dragged us across, Germon.
Oh, that's well hit. That's 6 over cover point. Magnificent shot.
Well, Chris Harris is really showing that he's come of age in this World Cup. I was just talking about the lack of batting that he's had in this competition today. The scores of 10, 8 and 8. Well, already he's just got into some wonderful flow out there.
That's beautiful time. So the bounce is also good for the batsmen. They can play the horizontal bat shots. It's 85 for 3 after 13. He's timing the ball very sweetly, Chris Harris. It was almost a very good save. 100 coming up for New Zealand after 16.
That's a fine shot. Lee Germon. That ball just slightly over-pitched by Shane Warne, and Germon got to the pitch of the ball and hit it straight back past him for 4. The man at mid-on, no way he's going to stop that. In fact, that man's going to be pushed back to the boundary now. And so the New Zealand approach continues to attack and to counter-attack.
This time he goes over mid-off. Beautifully hit. This is Lee Germon's best score in one-day internationals, his first half-century. Harris is going to go over the top. He'd be better going straight where the boundaries are short.
Well, that boundary is just short enough for Chris Harris because he's dissected the 2 men out there and picked the gap nicely for 4 runs. And so again, that run rate just goes along quite freely. Nothing wrong with the delivery. It was a very well executed shot at the end of the day.
It's a beautifully straight. A clean blow by Chris Harris and another boundary.
There's more than normal significance in the fist punching of the 2 batsmen out there, because there's a deliberate tactic on the part of the New Zealanders to have their left-handers in. They've put Harris up the order to have a go at Warne, and it's working.
It'll be Mark Moore again, rolling round the wicket to the left-hander. Harris goes after him again. And that's another boundary. Such a beautiful timer of the ball, Chris Harris.
This is magnificent batting. It's a great partnership between these 2 after they lost the 3 wickets. Well, it's all scared to play their shots.
And that is the 50 for Chris Harris. That's well batted. That's his 450 for New Zealand in one-day international cricket. Goes after this, Harris, and he's got it past the man. He didn't make a great effort, really, to get to it. And that's the 100 partnership now between Lee Germon and Chris Harris.
He was beaten in the flight and with the spin as well, but still got it away from that fielder.
Short and wide, and dispatched.
We've seen some magnificent timing of the ball here today. Both these batsmen have been striking it right out of the middle of the bat. It just underlines what a good pitch it is, and that the bowlers can't afford to stray for a moment. It was short and wide.
He's one played this one away. And it's going to go for 4. It's found the gap. And so Lee Germon still leading from the front. As he moves himself now to 79, a shortish ball there from Steve Waugh. And Lee Germon very quickly picking it up, hitting it in front of mid-wicket. Dropped. And Chris Harris advancing down the pitch. And really did get onto that one quite well. And it has been missed. Sharp chance. And Michael Bevan puts that one down.
Let's have another look at it here. Down the wicket he goes and pulls it away on the onside. Bevan did pretty well to get both hands to that one. It didn't stick. And the action of War.
Great shot. Short ball, no ball, and it's gone for 4. So frustration now creeping into the Australian game out there, because very rarely do you see a spin bowler try to bowl a bouncer. Well, it was a quicker one that stood up. It's been called a no ball, probably because it was over shoulder high, and Lee Germon is more than happy to take the 4 for it and get the extra ball. And so, not a great delivery, and perhaps just a little bit of tension out there at the moment for both sides. Dropped. Difficult one too, and it hit the umpire. Germon got enough bat on it, hit it straight back to the bowler. Sharp chance, very difficult one for the bowler, that one. It came back at extreme pace, and he deflected onto the umpire, poor old Venkat there. And it's got New Zealand 1 run when perhaps Lee Germon might have been looking for 4.
Well, that's a good shot as well. That's lovely timing. That's a 150 partnership, and it's brought up with a shot that was played to perfection, straight down the ground, and lovely timing.
Well, both Chris Harris and Lee Germon must be eyeing hundreds here at the moment. They've done all the hard work. It's beautifully played.
Well, that's well played. That's over the top, going down towards square leg too. They are playing well. That's another 4. It's a short ball and not good bowling. This pitch has got some bounce in it. 200 for 3. Oh, he smashed that one. This is going way down towards deep long on. Over the top she goes. Take that, Glenn McGrath. These Kiwis are on fire here in Madras. This is unbelievable stuff.
Well, it's poor bowling by Glenn McGrath for one thing, but certainly wonderful batsmanship here from Lee Germon. Very rarely do you see a fast bowler be hit over mid-on for 6 as easily and as crisply as that. So Lee Germon continues taking the bowlers to the sword. And what a wonderful innings this is.
He's got it. Gee, that's a good catch. You won't see anything better than that under pressure. McGrath can thank his lucky stars that that fielder was moving around there so brilliantly to take the catch. It was a full toss outside off stump, and Germon has gone.
Well, this is a magnificent end to a magnificent innings too, Richie. I think Damien Fleming's the fielder here. What great commitment. Great skills from the bowler down there to back up his big mate, Glenn McGrath. So Germon, what a fantastic knock. It's over. It's the adulation from the crowd. 89 off 96 deliveries. And New Zealand now 212 for 4.
They need to chase that. They'll have to throw it back from the bleachers. Tremendous strike.
Well, this is a phenomenal shot from Chris Harris. It really is. Look how wide he gets it from. It's a slower ball. He picks all of that, and then he picks it up beautifully, and that has gone miles.
That's it. That's a very, very good 100. Chris Harris has played superbly out there, and he did it in partnership with his captain, Lee Germon, and it has been quite something to see.
He's found the gap on this occasion. That was a much-needed one for New Zealand.
Yeah, so Chris Harris finding the gap again. I do tend to think that New Zealand, before the day had started, if they'd got round about 280 batting first, then they would have been more than happy with that. They're not there yet.
And Harris hitting the ball pretty well.
Well, Ricky Ponting is going to have nightmares about that one. And once they're starting to praise the Australians in the field, Ricky Ponting has just put down a chance there. A rank long hop really that Chris Harris pulled to mid-wicket. And Ricky Ponting away back there on the boundary was waiting for that, missed it. That's a big hit.
A huge hit. That's gone.
Well, it's gone not only 10 rows back, but probably 30 rows back, because it's into the second tier of the grandstand. And so Chris Harris, if he hasn't got any energy, he's certainly found something from somewhere, because that one's gone hard and high, and that's a typical left-handed shot right in the slot.
It's the one-hander, and Paul Rifle on this occasion has taken the catch. So Chris Harris really getting that one to within about 15 metres of the boundary with just one hand.
Well, it was a tired-looking shot, and it's probably acceptable at this stage of the innings. So Shane Warne picks up another wicket. Chris Harris coming down. Looks like he lost the grip of the bat there, got under it, got quite a lot of height on it, and really was a straightforward catch there for Rifle. So that's a wonderful innings from Chris Harris. 130, 124 deliveries, splattered with 6s and 4s, and really has helped New Zealand get to 282 with 1 over to go. New Zealand now 8 wickets down. Standing ovation. Wonderful performance there from Chris Harris. Well played.